Hi everybody, welcome to a new episode of the vlog. I am at a spot now. Leenie and I are both here. We're at a spot that I said we have to visit on this tour. It feels right to visit Mile Zero here in Victoria. The start of the Trans-Canada Highway. We're not going to be taking the Trans-Canada Highway the whole entire way, but we are going to wind up in St. John's, Newfoundland at the other Mile Zero. I think they call them both Mile Zero. I don't really know. But not sure how many miles or kilometers exist between now and then, but we're going to be driving a lot of them. Leenie's just grabbing some guitars out of the car, and we're going to do a little impromptu busking stop here in Victoria before we head through into the interior of BC today.
Graham and I got to play the Merville Hall on Sunday. It was so much fun, oh my gosh. And then last night we were in Port Renfrew. On my last sip of cold coffee, just sinking in sunlight, less red. So if you're looking like I haven't done much
Soundtrack of roller coasters. Now, a bunch of people that we ran into in Pigeon Forge told us you gotta go see the Tennessee Mountain Home.
We're in the inner harbor in Victoria now, just driving up the first part of today's drive. And Leenie says you say you've never really been down this part.
No, not to my adult memory. I mean, I know as a kid probably, but I mean, for sure. But yeah, I'm not clocking any of this. This is so cool.
It's very cool, but it's also, like I was saying, very expensive and touristy.
Great.
Just come out to the front here. Yeah, that was what you were just looking at, obviously,
And we heard the
legislative building.
we heard the bells, guys.
The museum bells, yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I love it here in the inner harbor. Don't get too much time to spend here today, but that's good because that means I don't have a lot of money to spend here today. That's the thing, these touristy places do burn money, but yeah, just I got to show you a little bit.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that's downtown Victoria for you.
Thanks for the spin. Saint something.
The most important thing is that I think a couple blocks out this way is a Tim Hortons.
Woohoo! It is 1:09, and I haven't had coffee. I think I've been pretty good.
You've been good.
I've been really good. Yes, okay, good.
Alright, that was a nice little, very brief Victoria stop. We are now heading back to the mainland and trying to sort out a bunch of little lower mainland stops.
In fact, one of the big movements right now in music history is to not do origins.
We have received at long crazy last our t-shirt. Should I open one of these boxes? Would that be too much for right now?
Let's wait.
Okay. But yeah, 100 t-shirts in varying sizes up to 3X, I believe. Yeah, and if you want more specifics, we can always adjust our online store for you, but we've got the physical product at the 11th hour.
That's amazing.
Now, we're going to run to Chapters before they close and get some Polaroids.
Absolutely.
Oh boy. We're going through the Fraser Valley now. I made a couple of stops in Chilliwack, but we are done with our stops. We're going straight through to Kelowna. Our shirts are here. I haven't seen them.
And so is me stuff.
Yes. Yes. Hello. Do you want to be in a video? Is that?
I'm so excited about this shit.
Okay. Oh, so there's our inventory. Oh, even though the logo's small, it looks pretty good. That's good. That is more... I was concerned about the size and legibility of the logo, but that's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! The first shirt.
Oh, and I like the blue.
Yeah. On our trip out into the interior, we actually stopped in Kelowna to play a mini impromptu house concert at this cool space. And now we're just heading out a couple hours back towards Kamloops, which is a semi backtrack for us, but just the way it's all worked out, and we've got another super fun house concert tonight. Also, I got to make Doug, who made a very funny cameo in one of our t-shirt posts. It was really cool. They came out even better than I could have imagined. Isn't that right, Doug? What are you doing? Itchy boy. This little road that leads you from the Monte Creek area over to Kamloops. She said it's like going back in time.
That man?
Oh, you're back. And we've now made it all the way into town here in Kamloops. And I think we have just the loveliest little house concert backdrop here. Still gotta set the stage, of course. We're about 3 hours from going on, and you'd think that should be no problem, but so much to work through here. Make sure it all works good. But we should have a really good turnout today. We're expecting, as Leenie called it, a BYOC situation, a bring your own chair type event. Should be fun. And a big thanks to Diane and Dave for just being so sweet and having taking real good care of us and all that. It's been great. Yeah, I'll start with a Chilliwack song. You might know this one. For a man in a rock and roll band, fly at night, in the morning we land. Fly at night till we're satisfied. See the morning from the other side. When we close our eyes, sleep comes fast. When you fly the universe, well, you need some rest. Yeah, you need some rest.
I was up at Highest Lake. Does anybody know where Highest Lake is? You do? You're nodding. It's yeah. My buddy owns some cabins up there, and every year I go on a writing retreat. And I was getting so excited because I could see them dancing in the water.
he was like, you kind of forget that happens when you see it all the time. But I was just overjoyed. So I wrote a little song about all the places I've seen stars. It's called Stargazing. We found the magic in the mountains by the lake. So bright, felt like we're tripping or something. Felt like you go out and catch one in your hands. And I caught you spilling off my lips in a wish again. She's been craving stargazing, so we've been chasing them through the night. Yeah, it never feels like wasting when I've been using all my wishes on her.
Alrighty, the gig was a success. We have this light always shining on this backdrop that makes it look like the water is moving and the scene is alive, but it never shows up during the day. So we had to wait for the gig to be over and then turn it on and be like, see? I told ya. So it looks great.
It looks awesome, it really is.
It does. It really is a cool vibe. Like the end of all of my tour vlogs, it's really dark.
Hi.
Hello. We've made the trip. This episode of the vlog will have started at mile 0. So we've done a lot of traveling in this episode out into the interior. And yeah, it's been a crazy day. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
Day 6 of 48, guys.
Day 6 of 48.
Yeah.
I was.
And hey, look. Hello, Moon.
Ooh. There you are. So yeah, I was telling Leenie, I thought it was a daunting statistic. She thought it was absolutely amazing that tomorrow marks 1/8 of the way through our adventure.
We just have different perspectives, Graham.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll see y'all again very soon with the next of what will be many episodes from us out on the road. See you later.
Bye.